This is Ramon. Channel is Alpha Centaurian 4. We are covering the books that had the most impact in my life, and more specifically, we're talking about how my life has changed since reading these books, how my thinking has changed, how my opinions have changed. So right now we have gone through most of my life. We've gone through now me finishing college, me dropping out of my further studies, me honestly just getting a basic job, and then having my life fall apart as I go through a cancer scare. Losing my fiance, losing everything, losing the money, and reading the Bible and finding religion. So then I start doing martial arts again. I start training people in martial arts because I need money, and I don't know what else to do for a job. So I get about 6 clients, maybe 7, all one-on-one sessions. One of them in a group of 2, although sometimes we get the groups together just to have them spar with each other. And I started doing YouTube videos at that time. And these YouTube videos are doing pretty good until I get shadow banned when they get scared about martial arts being violence. This was one of the first shadow banning things that happened. It wasn't the last one. It was one of the first big ones, and it's the one where they went after violence in sports. All those videos end up coming back, and all those channels come back. Thregan Thran and some other Sword and HEMA stuff comes back after getting shadow banned for a while. But it was a scary time. We thought that the martial arts community was dead on YouTube. So I decided to start talking about religion. And one of the things that I started doing is the most popular thing on this channel. I started reading through the Quran. And this is probably my favorite Quran. I really love the translation here. I really love the commentary, the tafsir in here. The commentary is really good. This is probably my favorite Quran. I do want to finish this series on this channel at some point, or on another channel, but I do want to finish this series. I do want to share all my opinions on the Quran and Islam. But that is not to say that this book convinced me of much. I had now read the Bible all the way through twice. I had now had a much more broader life with much more mature experiences. I had a stronger foundation in my philosophical viewpoints, and I did not find the Quran very pleasing or convincing, nor ethically sound in the Western sense. It didn't have a lot of parallels with Western ethics. It had a lot of interesting stuff and perspectives that I had not seen and heard before. Even when I read it the first time, it wasn't as clear as it was here, because here I also had a hadith that I was referencing. I also had the commentary down here that helped explain it better. So this was very good and very educational. But it also showed me that I'm not a Muslim. And it also showed me that the Quran is incompatible with Christianity, specifically the Bible. They're not the same, and they don't teach the same things. There are theological and philosophical contradictions in here from the Bible. This completely contradicts stuff the Bible says. Things about justification, things about forgiveness and mercy are absent here in the Quran, in the way that it's presented through grace, as a personal interaction with God through Jesus Christ. That's not in here, okay? Jesus in the Bible is God in the Christian understanding. In the Quranic understanding, that's not there. In fact, it explicitly denies it in the Quranic understanding. So you can't be both a Christian and a Muslim. I know that there are people who are both Christians and Jews. I know that happens, but you cannot be a Christian and a Muslim. It just wouldn't fit. As I said in an earlier video, I tried to find a way to square Taoism with Catholicism, and believe it or not, there is a way to have Taoism fit in within Christian ethos. There is. Even ancient philosophy, such as even Plato and Socrates, the man he was writing about, even Aristotle. There's a ton of philosophy that fits within Christianity. That's why sometimes Christians will call them the pre-Christians, pre-Christian thinkers. But regardless, the Quran does not fit in with Christianity. I'm sure you could find a way to make it fit in with Judaism, but you can't find a way to have it fit in with Christianity. Reading it as an adult with explanations and commentary, reference material, and able to interact with different Muslim apologists made it very clear that the modern Christian understanding of the Bible and the modern Muslim understanding of the Quran are incompatible with each other. One of them would have to submit to the other, and I don't think either side's going to do that. So I did like reading the Quran, but I did not agree with its overall message for the most part. And I did not enjoy interacting with the apologists for the Quran. The Christian apologists can be obnoxious sometimes, and atheist apologists can just be plain jerks. But I've never gotten such a reaction as I did from the Dawa people. No, it was not enjoyable. So the apologists were not fun to interact with. The book itself contradicted or explicitly went against a lot of Christian doctrine, and did not seem compatible with the Christian understanding of God and mercy and grace and justification. So there you go. But I would like to finish the series talking about it because it is an interesting book, and it is a super important book. And reading it did change my life, just not in the way that probably Muslims hope it did. See you all in the next video.